All right, I've marked that first note, courts 1. I'll mark this court 2. On court 1, I had written, somebody had written that we were going to send them back a note asking them what they wanted as far as food goes. I scratched that out. I told them not to send any other note back. But this court 2 reads as follows. What are the following? Count 2, felony murder. Count 3, felony murder. Count 4, aggravated battery. Count 5, aggravated battery. And then it says EG is 1 for the head and is 1 for the liver. So that's the question. It's signed by the foreperson, who apparently is Mr. Phillips. So I think the only response, my impression of what I should do is bring them back in and tell them they have to read the indictment. I can't answer their questions about this. And they have to read the indictment, and then they have to consider my instructions as a whole and make a determination as to each count separately and independently, considering my instructions.
Do they have the indictment?
Yeah. Of course they have the indictment.
Okay.
Yeah, right, man? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I saw y'all put it on top of the things, so I'm not sure.
Exhibit.
I mean, I know off the top of my head, count 2 is felony murder based upon aggravated battery. Count 3 is felony murder based upon cruelty to a child, and then the aggravated batteries are, one is for the head injuries and one is for the liver injury, I think.
Yes.
But I don't think that's my place to tell them that. I think they have to read the indictment and then make a verdict considering all the evidence and everything that has been instructed to do.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
agree with that, Mr. Lamb?
I think so. I mean, I don't think that that the court should interpret the indictment for them,
Right.
if that's what you're saying.
Do you agree with that, Mr.
I think that you
I
may,
do, Your Honor. I do.
All right.
I mean, I think you may
Let's bring them back in.
just tell them that reread the indictment, that information is set out in the indictment, because it is. But I don't think you should interpret it for them. All right. Good afternoon. I have a question from the, I presume it's the foreperson. Is that right? And it reads as follows. What are the following? Count 2, felony murder. Count 3, felony murder. Count 4, aggravated battery. And count 5, aggravated battery. And then it says EG is 1 for the head and is 1 for the liver. And I'm going to respond to this by asking you to refer to the indictment. The indictment has the allegations contained in it. You have to review the indictment. Then you consider the jury instructions that I gave you, and you have to make a determination. You determine the facts. I've given you the law as to each of those offenses that are charged. Like what is aggravated battery, what is felony murder, what is cruelty to a child, and what is malice murder. You have to determine on each, with regard to each of those charges, considering the allegations in the indictment, whether the evidence supports that, given the burden of proof that I've instructed you on in some detail. and the facts as you find them to be. But I can't really answer your questions. I'm not going to try to interpret what the allegations of the indictment are for you. You do have the indictment with you, is that correct? Okay, all right. So I'm going to ask you to return to the jury room and resume your deliberations. All right, I'll give that to the clerk. Anything else that either of you want to comment about that?
No, sir. I guess the only thing, I mean, they do have the full indictment, right? Not just the cover and the.
No, the indictment was stapled together. They have.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah.
Like the counts are written out in the version they have.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose I could ask for the bailiff to bring it in here to make sure, but
Well, if they got it, then they got it.
They did. I mean, the indictment was on my desk. It was stapled together. It's an original. I've actually changed the felony murder charges because as I was looking at the indictment during the closing arguments, I realized that it needed to be
Right. Okay, just making sure. But I mean, if they've got it, that's I think that's all the court can do.
Okay. All right. Thank you. We'll be in recess.